Hi, it's the Lipstick Gal. Thank you so much for watching today. I have a new product I am so excited to try. When I heard that EM Cosmetics was releasing a new product, I was instantly delighted. I was like, yes, what is it? What is it? And I have been hoping for a long time that they would release a powder bronzer. I love their powder blushes. These are some of my favorite. I have 5 of these in my collection and I love the formula. They're absolutely amazing. When they came out with their powder highlight, I was like, yes, more beautiful things to add to the line. But the truth is, I was really hoping for a powder bronzer, and guess what? That's what they have. Their new release is a product called Corselette, and this is a powder bronzer that has hydrating properties because of shea butter, but also has a really nice finish to the skin because of the rice powder that's in here as well. It comes in a variety of shades. I have the lightest in the shade Slip. One of the differences that I've noticed is that the packaging for this is very, very sleek and slim. The rest of their products are baked products, and so they all have a kind of like a dome to them, and the packaging needs to reflect that, so it's a little deeper here where the mirror is set in, and this can be really sleek. So when you get a stack of these guys together, 3 of them are a little thicker than if you had 3 of these stacked up. I love how sleek it is, but of course it still definitely looks like it fits in with the rest of their packaging, you know, with the M logo on the front. When I first saw the image for Corselette on Instagram, it showed this product along with a brush. And this is the Rephr number 5 brush. If you were to purchase this brush full price from Rephr, it would be $57. And I was sure that it was, hey, we have this new product, we recommend this brush with it. And I was like, no, I don't want to pay almost $60 for a bronzer brush. But guess what? This was free with the purchase of this. I don't know if it still is, but I purchased they launched at 9 p.m. and my alarm went off at 8:45 and I was like on my phone ordering. So this came along with this and I only paid for this. I was like absolutely astounded. Time to put this on. I'm going to use this brush. I've never used a Rephr brush, but it's just the softest, most beautiful natural hair brush. I'm delighted to try this. So if I'm picking it up, it doesn't look like it's picking up a ton, but you know, enough. Knock off a little bit of the excess. And I'm just going to start sweeping this on. I tend to like to do a little maybe bronzing. I don't go in real hard with like a contour shade. I usually just use bronzer to kind of shape my face, and I definitely need some color on my face because the only thing I have on is like a glossy lip and heavy brows and my base products. I feel like a ghost. We need some color to this face. I'm gonna start taking it a little higher because I feel like I have kind of like a harsh line right here. So I'll just kind of use the brush, blend upwards and outwards. I don't want it to get too low. I already feel like we're in a better place. I'm gonna hit just a little bit here at the hairline, just to bring a little color to the perimeter of my face, because with the foundation, concealer, and powder that I have on, look at a little Casperish. I'm also going to hit just the edge of my jawline. I'm not picking up a ton of product, just a little bit. I don't want to have a really tough sculpted jaw. That's not the look I'm going for. But I feel like if I have a little bit down here, it always looks best if I have just a little bit along the jawline. Not being terribly precise, just kind of a little bit of shadowing down here. I feel like this is doing beautiful things for my face. I like the way that it's blending. I like the way that it's kind of sculpting, bronzing, and contouring. I don't feel like it's too heavy. I feel like there are some other bronzers that I have to be so careful with. I think part of it is it's a really good tone. I don't feel like it's too orangey or too yellow, because sometimes products can be either a little too pink leaning or a little too like tangerine-y. There's even one that I have that leans a little bit yellow, and if I don't have the right look on, it makes me look a little sallow. I feel like this is a really nice tone, and I feel like the places where I have it on really lightly, like around the perimeter of my face here and along my jaw, it looks good without looking too much, and the places where I have it on with a little bit more intensity right in through here, it still looks nice and blends well. When I have a bronzer that I like, I always put a little in the crease. So I'm gonna take this today and a brush and just put a little bit in the crease just to see what sort of, you know, easy eye look we can do today. I'll probably throw a metallic over the rest of the eyelid, but oh, hello. This is a beautiful color. Oh, gorgeous. I love the shape and dimension this gave to my eye. And this is like the perfect sort of multitasking product if you're a little bit lazy like me. I like to be able to put a little bit here, put a little bit here, and then I'll probably just use the highlight that I'm using on my face today on my lid as well. I'm gonna take a minute to finish up my face and I'll be right back. I really like the way that this turned out. I like that I was able to incorporate this as, you know, shadow, and it's not too much, it's just enough. And I also used the highlight, which was the one from M, on my lid as well. This has been a really beautiful duo. I do have both of the Masterpiece blushes on today. I feel like I'm just like M happy today. Really, really enjoying it. I'll list everything in the description box down below. But this is really impressive. I feel like there are some bronzers for fair skin that maybe make me look a little gray or a little yellow or a little tangerine. There are a handful that I really love and trust. This one I feel like instantly pops right into that category. I like the way that it blends on the skin. This, of course, made everything super easy. I'm delighted to have this. This really reminds me of like a Sonia G brush. It has the same feel to it. It reminds me of like the Wayne Goss face brushes. I'm sure they're made, you know, similarly. This is a Fude brush from Japan, so I'm not really surprised with the white goat hair. It's, if you have any Sonia G, any Wayne Goss, it feels very much like that. Maybe you have a ton of rougher. I don't have any rougher brushes, but this, if this is what they're all like, oh, I love this. This is so, 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 so lovely. This though, I really feel like it's gonna go instantly into high rotation. I like the way that it looks on the skin. It doesn't look too powdery. If you're curious, I also have their So Soft bronzer in the lightest shade called Summer. Let's swatch these side by side and see what these look like, because this has been a long time love for me. If you're looking at it, this right here is the So Soft bronzer in Summer. It's the lightest shade. And right here is the Corselette in Slip. I feel like you're getting a lighter application here. You can get more pigment from this instantly by how much you put on and how quickly you blend it out. Because I can build intensity with this like super quickly. I feel like maybe I saw more intensity on my face, but here on the back of my hand, I like that it's not getting too heavy too quick, so I'm not gonna end up looking like I'm over bronzing. As somebody with fair skin, that's always my fear. Am I gonna look crazy? Am I gonna have dirt on my face? No. I also like that although it doesn't really have any sort, it's a soft matte, but I feel like it's really pretty that it's not shiny, but it's also not powdery and flat. There is a little bit of dimension to this. I like that. I've always loved this, but I love that I now have a powder option for this. If you're wanting a straight up swatch, this is what it looks like. I feel like I'm having a hard time getting like a ton of pigment, and maybe it's because it's the lightest shade, but I've just been swiping, you know, my swatch right over this part. That's about as dark as I'm getting. And I kind of like that because I'm not gonna end up with too much. And there are days that I'm like in a hurry and I don't really have time and I'm just kind of like scrubbing it in and heading off to work. And then later I'll look in the mirror like, what happened? I don't think that's gonna happen with this. I think this is gonna be a very welcomed addition, probably something that's gonna go into high rotation right off the bat. This for sure is. One of the things that I love so much is I feel like EM Cosmetics really takes their time when they're releasing products to not over release too much, and the quality dips down. I feel like every time I try one of their new products that it really is beautiful, well thought out, and something that fits perfectly into my makeup collection. If you're curious, the Corselette bronzer from EM Cosmetics is $36 and there are 4 shades. I feel like this is a really great addition to my collection and something that I'm going to continue to reach for throughout the year. I feel like all the EM products I have, and it could just be that the type of products they create really align with my preferred makeup aesthetic. And I feel like this is going to fit very easily into a daily routine for me. I also love that they sent a beautiful gift. This is not the first time I've received gifts from EM. Sometimes it's one of their makeup products. Sometimes it's a pair of earrings. Sometimes it's, you know, something else altogether. I love that they included this because now it makes me want to try out more rougher brushes. I would love to know if M is a brand that you have your radar like tuned into, like, okay, what are they doing? I definitely feel that way. I really feel like all of the products that they release are just right up my makeup alley. And this sort of a look here, soft and bronze and a little bit, but not too much, and a glossy lip, because this is also M. This is very much me, like the everyday me, the sort of soft glam me that I would like to like always put out there, and I feel like these products make it so easy. But I would love to know what your thoughts are about this new release from M. And do you have any rougher brushes? If you have any suggestions, let me know which other ones I need to keep my eye out for, because this super impressed me. Thank you so much for watching. Have an incredible day, and I'll see you again soon.